Hi everyone. Hope you had fun and enjoyed watching the Masters this afternoon. Pretty exciting finish with I actually had video with Jordan Spieth already ready to go and had to regroup it and go with Danny Willett. So we're going to break down Danny Willett's swing over here on the left and compare it to another former Masters champ and fan favorite, Freddie Couples. And when I look at Danny Willett's swing, there's one thing that jumps out at me really fast, and that's how quickly he sets his wrists off the golf ball. So here you can see a little bit different in the setup position. I have some angles and some lines on here that I'm going to show you in a second. But when I talk about early wrist set, what we're going to look at is just how fast his hands are moving in comparison to his shoulders and his body. And as the club gets to parallel, or what I'm looking at is where the left arm is right over the right thigh, you can see just how little body rotation he's made and how he's set the golf club really fast. Now, we're going to put Freddie in the same position here where his left hand is just over his left leg right there. And you can see just how much less he's set his wrist. Fred is notorious for being a very late wrist setter. I'll zoom in just a little bit more so you can see him. But what that does for Danny and his golf swing is it basically makes his golf swing super simple from this point on. He doesn't have to worry about setting the club face up top or anything else. He gets the golf club in that position, and all he has to do now is rotate his body back this way and then all the way back through. From there, everything else is done in his golf swing. So really a good move. It's a very old school move, if you like. We don't teach that very much in the modern golf swing because when we get the wrist set for a higher handicapper that early, they tend to break down their left arm and create leverage with other parts of their body instead of just their wrist. So outside of really unusual circumstances, we don't really teach this. At least I don't teach it very much anymore. But as we play him up to the top of his swing, you can see there's nothing else to do with his wrists. He's just going to create his lag position up at the top. We'll take Freddie up there too. You can see finally once he gets up to the top of his backswing with the shoulders, he's finally created leverage with his wrists. And then great visual for those of you who want to know and understand what lag is in the golf swing. I'm going to put Danny's left arm pretty much in the same spot that it was in the backswing. You can see how this red line matches up pretty close. And you can see how the club shaft is essentially lagging behind. It's behind where it was when he was taking the golf club back. So that's what lag is just a delayed response of the club shaft kind of back behind the hands and the body, and that's going to cause and create compression as he goes through the golf shot. And then as he comes down into impact, beautiful impact position. I'll zoom out so we can see that a little bit better. Hands leading the club face, and just like another Masters champion does, this is that move that most tour players are going to have coming into the golf ball. Hands leading, bodies well back behind it, created leverage and power into the golf ball. So pretty good stuff from Danny Willett. We can see he does have a little bit of a unique move in his golf swing, but definitely worthy of that green jacket. So if this is something you might do or you're interested in learning more about the golf swing or just tuning yours up, please don't hesitate to come and see me or just book online.